here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, folks? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you are one of the regulars here, well, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Socials, Instagram, X down below in the description. Again, check out the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Got some really cool stuff there. I'm just saying. Ooh, wow. Wow. So after this past Monday at the end of Raw on Netflix, we got a long-awaited, much-anticipated return. We also got seemingly one of the main events from this incident for WrestleMania 41. Also, during the same show, we got a segment which leading to another highly volatile matchup, which both will be triple threat matches. Let's get into it.
And here we go.
All right, so for those of you who may not know, a triple threat match in wrestling, normally you have a one-on-one singles match. Triple threat, as the name implies, there are three people involved. Now, the difference is, in a triple threat, there are no countouts and there are no disqualifications. So, it heightens the stakes in the match, because anything could happen. You just never know. So, going into now the segments here. So, the first segment played out at about the middle of the show, and it featured an interview with Michael Cole and the new Women's World Champion, the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky. Now, during the interview, Michael Cole brought out her WrestleMania opponent, which is the Elimination Chamber winner, Bianca Belair, to start talking, exchanging pleasantries about looking forward to their match at WrestleMania. Until Rhea Bloody Ripley joins them in the ring. She's pounding on a microphone, and she begins to have a verbal exchange with Bianca. They're going back and forth, they're talking over each other, and they are completely ignoring Io Sky.
Well, that was rude.
Now, Io was trying to be peaceful until both Rhea and Bianca gave her a complete pie face, completely just dismissing her. Well, Io decided to remind these two of who the champion is, and basically she slapped the shit out of both of them.
Damn.
So, yeah, it's not officially announced yet, but we can expect a triple threat match between Bianca Belair, champion Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship. Now, as far as this WrestleMania match goes, sorry to say, Rhea Ripley fans, she's a non-factor in this. I mean, why would you take the belt off of her just to put it back on 6 weeks later?
That makes no sense.
Now, what's left in the ring, we got Bianca and Io. Now, this could give us a showcase similar to an amazing match that we had at Backlash in 2023 in Puerto Rico between, at the time, Bianca Belair as champion and challenger Io Sky. But this creates an interesting conundrum here. Bianca at WrestleMania at 37, 38, 39 in singles matches is undefeated, and all of her matches been for a title. WrestleMania 40, she was in a 6-person tag. Her, Jade, and Naomi were facing Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, and Asuka of Damage Control. So, Bianca is undefeated at WrestleMania. Is WWE going to give Bianca Belair a loss? And by extension, Io Sky, who has gotten completely over and beloved by the WWE fans and is arguably your best talent on your entire roster, is she just going to be a transitional champion?
Good question.
Now, the second segment of the night brings us to the main event, where we had CM Punk versus Seth Rollins in a steel cage match. Again, steel cage matches, for those of you who don't know, you're locked inside a cage. There are only four ways to win: pinfall, submission, walking out the door and both feet hitting the floor, or going over the top of the cage and both feet hitting the floor. Now, towards the end of this match, Seth is sitting by the cage door. The cage door is open, and we can hear the crowd is starting to pop. They're getting really, really loud when out of nowhere, Roman Reigns has returned and he wants a pound of flesh for what Seth Rollins did to him at the Royal Rumble. Now, Roman throws Seth outside the ring. Both feet hit the floor, which gives Seth a win over CM Punk. Roman then hits Seth Rollins with a Superman punch, a spear, even gives Rollins a curb stomp. Officials come out and keep Roman from doing anything more. Roman's looking around, looks inside the ring. Oh, and he's not done, because he sees CM Punk in the ring being consoled by Paul Heyman. Roman jumps into the ring. He's inside the cage, throws Punk against the cage, comes back out, and hits CM Punk with a spear.
It's so badass.
So, again, this hasn't been announced yet, but we are definitely looking at a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Sorry for all you Jey Uso fans out there. A match of this magnitude, this is your night one main event.
Well, you're not wrong.
And I know there are questions already starting to being raised here. There's no title on the line, and there's no number one contendership. So why is this a triple threat match? Well, again, hasn't been announced yet, but unofficially, the winner of this night one main event will put themselves as first in line and the number one contender to the night two main event between John Cena and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship, which again, just in my opinion, the winner should be John Cena.
That's a fact.
Now, for this match, just like Rhea Ripley in the other triple threat, Seth Rollins in this case is the non-factor. Now, this despite the historic heat between both Punk and Roman. I mean, the heat with Roman goes all the way back over a decade when Seth betrayed and turned his back on the Shield. Now, Roman in this match, since the Raw debut on Netflix, he has reclaimed the sacred Ulafala, the tribal necklace. And all Roman needs is the undisputed title to once again reign supreme over the WWE.
That is true.
And that leaves CM Punk. Now, despite his hatred with Seth Rollins, his dynamic for this match is really with Roman Reigns, and specifically the relationship both of them have with Paul Heyman. I'm going to take you back to War Games, the setup before War Games, SmackDown, where Paul Heyman comes out and says, "You can't have War Games 4 versus 5. So it's going to be 5 versus 5. Out comes CM Punk, joins Roman Reigns' group to fight Solo and his team. And at the end, Roman Reigns looks at CM Punk and says, "What are you doing here?" And Punk says, "There's nothing to do between me and you. I'm here for him," and points to Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns says, "That's my wise man." CM Punk smirks and says, "We'll see."
Well, that's interesting.
Now, just speaking, speculating, fantasy booking for myself here, I would love to see CM Punk pick up this win and later down the line challenge and renew that feud, that nasty, beautiful feud that he had with John Cena years ago, and have it come almost full circle to say, oh, I don't know, Money in the Bank. CM Punk wins the title and blows a kiss to both John Cena and The Rock. I think that'd be kind of neat. But we're going to be discussing this and a whole lot more, along with the top 5 best Undertaker opponents during WrestleMania. That'll be here on this channel, 7 p.m. Pacific time tonight. And that is Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you folks all very soon. Hope you're having a great week. Have a wonderful rest of the week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time, doodles.
I say you better